This is just a friendly reminder that Thanksgiving is 2 days away, but you don't have to derail from your fasting journey, your weight loss journey, your journey to a healthier and happier life just because the holidays are here. I think a lot of you can resonate with me when you think about the holidays and you have that little voice in your head that tells you that Thanksgiving's here, Christmas is coming next, there are birthdays or other social events happening in between, and you can just start in 2021. You can just start next year. I know that there are people that tell themselves this and they're ready to just throw away whatever progress they've made in 2020. For you to actually watch this video, to have even an inkling of listening to this, you want to figure something out. And even if you're ready to throw it away, at least you're here right now to watch this and say, well, maybe there's something that I can do. And you can. You absolutely can. There's still over 5 weeks until the new year. The fact that you can do something today, something right now, instead of waiting for 5 weeks, that's a long time in between. To give yourself a jump start, to lose weight, to eat healthier, to find a program, a protocol, a fasting approach, a weight loss approach that works for you. I'm sitting here right now and I'm about to approach a 43-hour fast. I'm working on a 90-hour fast because I'm not eating until Thanksgiving dinner. The last time I ate was on Sunday night, and I'm doing a 90-hour fast where I'm not eating until Thursday, which is Thanksgiving. And I say this because even though I'm fasting and I'm trying to hit goal weight, doesn't mean that I can't enjoy the times that I do eat during the holidays or during the times that I refeed. My mom's birthday is tomorrow. My birthday is coming up on December 3rd. Then there's Christmas and the New Year, and the holidays are always associated with food and just enjoying yourself and not thinking about all the stresses that happen in life. But I know that if I try to not think in a healthier mindset, then I will start to stray away and I'll start picking up really bad habits that are going to be even harder to get back on track when that time comes. And I know a lot of us have been there before. If you think about your past and you think about when you started, right, during the new year, how many times have you been able to successfully keep going past that year? This will be the first time for me that I've done something for an entire calendar year. I started my weight loss journey, my fasting journey in September of 2019. So I've been doing this for over a year now, but the entire year of 2020 has been the first time I think in my life where I've done something so consistent and I've stayed on track. And even though I've had small moments of getting off the wagon, I've always tried to find a way to get back on as quickly as possible. And I think that shows losing 90 plus pounds and keeping it off and trying to get into a maintenance routine. It's a feeling of accomplishment that I have that is very hard to describe because I have never been in this kind of position before. Has it been a long road to get there? Yes. Has it been difficult at times? Yes. Is it always difficult? No, it isn't. A lot of it is routine, a lot of it is mental, and a lot of it is achievable for a lot of people if you have the mentality and the mindset to do it. And I know there are probably people that are thinking, well, you already lost the weight, so easy for you to say. No, it isn't, because I did it. I've been doing it for 14 plus months and I'm still doing it right now. There are a lot of people who might think this is too hard. Nobody else is doing this. I'm doing this alone. No, you're not. I've been doing it the entire time with you. If you've been watching my videos and you've been fasting and you think there's nobody else in the world that's doing it, I'm doing it here right now. Right now, I'm in the middle of a 90-hour fast, and I'm going to continue to do these longer extended fasts for an indefinite amount of time. And even though those 90-hour fasts have gone down to 65 and they're going to go down to the 40s, I'm still doing fasts. I still know what it's like. I've been there. I'm doing it right now, and it's never going to stop. If you think about the 5 weeks until January 1st, that's, if you want to put 2 pounds a week, that's 10 pounds that you can lose by January 1st. That is a jump start to your new year. If 2 pounds is too much, you can do a pound. Be 5 pounds ahead. You can go harder. It really depends on you. It depends on your discipline. But the one thing I want to talk about too is it doesn't have to be this savage, brutal kind of fasting regimen that eventually might set you up for failure. You need to find something that is sustainable, something that's enjoyable, if that's what you're looking for at the moment in time, because it is the holidays and a lot of people don't want to really push themselves that hard. And there's nothing wrong with that. I still think that if you can take it slow, it makes it easier. So you can have a little progress week after week, but know that you're not going the opposite way. You're not putting yourself in a hole when you don't have to. I'm fasting right now because I want to be able to eat on Thanksgiving Day and enjoy myself. And I'm doing a 90-hour fast, yes, because I want to hit a certain goal weight, but I'm also doing it because I know I'm probably going to overeat on Thanksgiving. And I think a lot of people are. And this is my way of kind of offsetting the big meal that I'm going to have on Thanksgiving Day. I'm going to be doing the same thing when my birthday comes up on December 3rd. I'm doing an extra long fast, but that's also because I'm trying to hit 125 even, but I'm doing this fast as well because I know when my birthday comes, I'm not going to be filming myself eating. I'm not going to be counting my calories for the most part. I just want to kind of just enjoy my time, relax, like enjoy my birthday. And then after that, I can get back on, counting calories, recording myself to make these videos, and then just continuing on. I guess what I'm trying to say is this weight loss journey that I'm on, that you're on, doesn't always have to be the hardest thing in the world. If you can find something that works for you. So just because I'm doing these 65-hour fasts, you guys know how the story goes. Doesn't mean that you have to do them. If you can find success doing a 36-hour fast, that's great. If you can do that without overeating, that's wonderful because you're going to find success. You're going to get progress. If you do a 23-hour fast, if you do OMAD, and you're able to keep yourself at a proper caloric intake, that's great. That's progress as well. There isn't a wrong way of doing it. I think what is important here is the consistency that you perform when you do these. When you do these fasts, when you have your way of eating, what have you. We don't even have to talk about fasting. If you're able to maintain your weight and keep yourself at a pace where you're not gaining, especially during the holidays, if that's your goal, if it's just to maintain and then really push when the new year comes, that's a lot better than putting on 10 pounds in the next 5 weeks, 15 pounds, 20 pounds, what have you. Yesterday at around like the 18-hour fasting mark, I was super hungry, around 15 to 18 hours. I can't remember exactly, but there was a small part of me that was like, maybe you can just break because it's the holidays and, people will understand. And I was already giving myself an excuse to break. And then what happened is I thought about how I felt before when I used to break early and the temporary pleasure or happiness that you get. and then that absolute feeling of shit afterwards. And then the struggle of having to kind of start over, climbing that mountain when it didn't have to be like that in the first place. So I was fine. As soon as I let that momentary temptation come through me, and when I told myself, no, like, you know better than that. You've been doing this for long enough that you don't have to do that. I was fine. I went to bed. I woke up the next day. The hunger was gone. It's just one of those things where you have to fight those hunger pangs. You have to ride that wave out. I didn't make this video to be hard on anyone. I made this video to just give a little encouragement, because the holidays are rough for everyone. And it's not just the holidays. I talked about this on Sunday's stream. Because of everything that's happened in 2020, it's been a rough year for everyone. But it doesn't mean that this entire year has to close out in a way where you just throw everything away. There are some things in life that you can't control, but your health, your happiness, you can control a lot of that. You don't want to do more negative things to compound how bad things can get, especially if they're controllable on your part. Fast until Thanksgiving and then enjoy your Thanksgiving. Know that you put yourself in a deficit, a caloric deficit, that you're able to eat a little more so that it won't, put you at a much heavier weight because you decided that, well, the year's over. I'm just going to do whatever until January 1st. You still have 5 weeks. You have 5+ weeks to keep going. And if the hard part about it is you think you're doing it alone, I'm doing it with you. If you can't be consistent now, especially during this time when things are hard, when the holidays are here, just imagine later down the road when this time comes again. Are you going to put yourself back in this cycle? Are you going to keep repeating the cycle? Because I know what it's like to keep repeating that cycle. Break that cycle. Don't wait till after Thanksgiving. Don't wait till after Christmas. Don't wait for 2021. Your life happens right now. Your life is right now. There's no reason to wait. 2020 hasn't been the best year, but it doesn't mean that you have to throw everything else away.